There was a time when America was the world's biggest party, and everyone wanted an invitation. People dreamed of studying here, working here, traveling here. Just setting foot on American soil felt like touching the future. But look around today. The table is still set, the lights still on, yet the chairs are slowly emptying. Spending by international tourists has fallen by over $12 billion. The US is now the only major developed country where foreign visitors have declined, not grown. New York alone is projected to lose over $4 billion in tourism revenue next year. Las Vegas has lost 13% of its international guests. So, what happened to the land everyone once dreamed of visiting? Tourism isn't just about selfies and souvenirs. Every plane ticket is a vote, a way the world says, "We believe in your story." When a Japanese family spends thousands to visit California, they're not just paying for Disneyland. They're buying a piece of the American dream: freedom, creativity, the belief that anything is possible. But now, that same family is booking flights to Canada. A group of German students choosing Seoul over San Francisco. In 2024, the number of visitors to the US dropped nearly 8%, while Japan rose 27%, and South Korea nearly 20%. For the first time, the US fell out of Gen Z's top 3 dream destinations, replaced by Canada, Australia, and Japan. If Hollywood is America's global television, tourism is its public referendum, and right now, the votes are going elsewhere. There was a time when people came to America to see the future. Silicon Valley showed how innovation could change lives. Wall Street showed how a free economy worked. Broadway and Route 66 showed how America told its own story. But today, travelers seeking the future are flying to Tokyo, Berlin, or Singapore. The real question isn't how much money America is losing. It's deeper. Do people still believe in the American future? Because tourists aren't just customers, they're witnesses. Every photo at the Statue of Liberty used to say, "This is still the land of opportunity." Think back to ancient Rome. It wasn't just powerful, it was magnetic. People from every corner of the world wanted to go there. That's what made it an empire. Now look at America. The military is still strong. Hollywood still rules pop culture. Technology still leads the world. But the roads to the empire are no longer crowded. That global medical conference once held in San Francisco. Now it's in Singapore, the tech expo that used to fill Chicago. It's moved to Dubai. Imagine throwing a huge backyard party. Great food, live music, the best sound system in town. Yet one by one, your guests start saying, "Sorry, we're going somewhere else." It's more fun there. The party still looks grand, but it's become a lonely dinner. The truth is, people aren't turning away because they hate America. They're just tired. Tired of the price, the policies, and the paperwork. A traveler from India might wait 247 days for a US visa. 9 months, the time it takes to have a baby. Visitors from Brazil or Turkey are now asked for their social media accounts. Visa fees have jumped nearly 50% in 5 years. That's not tourism. That's an international endurance test. It's like inviting friends over for dinner, but making them fill out 5 forms, wait 2 hours at the door, and prove who they follow online before they can sit down. Eventually, they stop coming. Every delayed visa is an unbooked ticket. Every detained passenger is an unpaid hotel bill. Every frustrated traveler is someone who will tell 10 others not to bother. America didn't need to build a wall. It accidentally built an invisible one out of bureaucracy, cost, and suspicion. Tourism is more than an economic number. It's a mirror of trust. When visitors stop coming, it's not just hotels that feel the loss. It's culture, it's connection, it's confidence. Because the people who come to visit often become students, partners, or investors. When they stop showing up, the world's creative and economic energy flows elsewhere. The same way a restaurant thrives not just on good food, but on people wanting to sit at its tables. A nation thrives when the world wants to be part of its story. And right now, America's tables are emptying. Once upon a time, people came to chase the American dream. That belief that anyone, from anywhere, could rise through hard work and grit. But that story feels different now. University tuition, $60,000 a year. Medical bills 4 times higher than Europe. Housing often out of reach, even for full-time workers. The dream didn't die. It just became too expensive to believe in. According to Pew Research, 2024, Over 60% of young Europeans no longer see the US as a model of opportunity. Nearly half of international students now choose Canada or Australia instead. The American dream, once a living story, risks becoming a nostalgic fairy tale, from inspiration to exhibition. A decade ago, 4 American cities ranked among the world's top 10 for inspiration. Today there's only one, New York. Tokyo, Seoul, and Dubai have overtaken the US as places travelers go to learn, innovate, and grow. The number of tourists visiting America for technology or startup purposes has dropped by 25% in 5 years. People still visit Wall Street or Silicon Valley, but often as museums of a past golden age, not gateways to the future. The problem isn't that the US is falling behind. It's that the rest of the world has caught up. You can now find advanced tech in Seoul, finance in Singapore, and creative energy in Tokyo. Why fly halfway around the world when the future is everywhere? So what happens when the world stops wanting to visit you? You don't just lose tourists, you lose influence. You lose the ability to inspire, because strength and desirability are no longer the same thing. The world still respects America, its power, wealth, and innovation. But fewer people want to be part of it. And in an age defined by perception, that's more dangerous than any economic crisis. The world isn't rebelling against America, it's simply choosing new dreams elsewhere. The cost of being unfollowed. Imagine being the biggest account on social media. Millions of followers, constant engagement. Then one day, the notifications stop. You're still posting, still trying, but the world has quietly moved on. That's America today. If this trend continues, the US could lose over 1 million jobs connected to tourism and more than $300 billion in spending, equivalent to the GDP of an entire nation. But the bigger loss isn't money, it's meaning. Because when people no longer come to see your story, it means they've stopped believing in it, rebuilding the magnet. No one is unfollowed forever. America can win back the world's trust, but not by clinging to nostalgia. It needs to rediscover what made people fall in love in the first place. Simplify visas, cut wait times, reduce costs, and make visiting easy again. Improve experiences. Treat every traveler like a guest, not a suspect. Refresh the narrative. Promote not just landmarks, but ideas, creativity, diversity, innovation. Build bridges. Expand scholarships, cultural exchanges, and global partnerships. Because tourism isn't just about planes or hotels, it's how the world votes without voting. If you found this analysis thought-provoking, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Join the discussion in the comments, because this isn't just about tourism. It's about the soul of a nation that once made the world believe that anything was possible.